So you come out of jail, and then you have to face these people from before jail. Your
Yeah, man.
parents,
Oh, yeah.
your business partner, your friends, and not only are you facing them having gone to jail, but now at this point you've decided you want to change your life.
Yeah.
So how, for those people who think you're at a point where you can't change, and now you're coming back to them and saying, "Man, I'm going to change, and I want to change so much." I mean, how did that go?
Yeah, people thought I was crazy. And because here's why. There are people from your past who know a version of you that doesn't exist anymore. And that's okay. We have given them every reason to think the way that they think. The decisions that I made gave every single person in my past a reason to think about me the way that they did. And so now I'm saying to them, it's like have you ever had somebody come up to you and they're super passionate and they unload all of their hopes and dreams to you and they tell you what they're going to do and they're going to change the world and you're just kind of shaking your head in that moment. You go, okay, yeah, but in the back of your head you're thinking to yourself, yeah, this is never going to happen. It's because that person doesn't have any consistency or credibility built up with you yet. My credibility was shattered at that point in time with everybody in my life. And so I had to go on the painstaking journey of becoming a consistent human being, doing the things that I said I was going to do, showing up on time, consistently creating a life. I had to start to build the trust and rapport with people again. But this time I wasn't starting at zero. I was starting behind the eight ball. And so they say for every like one bad thing that you do, it takes 8 or 9 good things in the right direction to help create momentum. So now I've just been a man of conviction that says, I want to make the right choice as much as possible over and over and over again. I know what my life looks like when I make the wrong decisions. What I don't know is what does 10 years from my life look like of making the right decisions. 10 years from now, my life could look completely different as long as I stay on this path. See, who I was is not who I am now. And if you're looking to change, there's something beautiful about being at the bottom because you get this opportunity to now build your life back brick by brick. When I really wanted to make some changes, I knew that I had to start to repair the relationship that I had with myself. So the most important relationship in my life is the one with God. But second to that, it's the relationship that I have with me. It's even more important than the relationship that I have with my wife because when I'm good with me, I'm a better husband. When I'm good with me, I'm a better friend. When things are good with me, I'm a better leader. And so I had to really invest into this relationship with myself. And so I sat down with 3 versions of me, almost like this mirroring technique that we just talked about earlier, where I sat down with 3 versions of me. I looked at past Nate and I looked at him in all of his brokenness and all of the pain and everything that he had done wrong. And I just told him, I said, you've made a lot of mistakes. You've hurt a lot of people, but I want you to know that I still love you and I forgive you. And I just imagined myself giving past Nate a hug because really deep down inside, he was just this broken kid that didn't know what he was doing. And so I began to fall in love with myself again. And I can't help but wonder what some of our lives would look like if we forgave ourselves for some of the things that we had done wrong, because unforgiveness is this prison that we talked about, this prison we will keep ourselves locked in. And it's not until we begin to forgive ourselves that we actually get let free from that. And so I began to fall in love with myself. But then I looked at present Nate and I said to him, I said, hey, there's some people who don't believe in you yet. And that's okay. We've given them every reason not to. But I looked at myself and I said, I believe in you. You have made some changes that nobody knows about yet, but we are going to continue to do the right thing. We are going to keep moving forward. We're not going to give up this time. Giving up never got us where we wanted to go. So this time we're not stopping. I became my own coach, my own encourager. I began to build myself up because I didn't have anybody else in my life to do that. But then I looked at future Nate and I started to make some promises to him. I made some promises that said, whatever it takes to give you the life you deserve, I'm willing to do it. So if that means I'm starting over, if that means I'm starting at the bottom, if that means I'm going to have some uncomfortable conversations, Tim Ferriss says that everything that we want in life is on the other side of an uncomfortable conversation. So I'm going to start to repair some of the damage of my past. I'm going to go through a process. I'm going to heal. Whatever it takes, because you deserve a life that is so much greater than the one that we have right now. and I'm going to figure out how to get us there.
Hi, I am John Miles, the host of the Passion Struck podcast, and you're not going to want to miss some of our upcoming episodes that we do on Tuesdays and Fridays each week. These include brain health coach Cindy Shaw, Ohio State All-American and NFL Pro Bowl cornerback Sean Springs, Gail Swift, who uses the Kolbe Index to help parents better understand their kids, and Amy Malin, who is creating social impact through the power of gratitude. But until then, you can check us out on our Instagram at Passion Struck Podcast or on our YouTube channel at John R. Miles. Remember, make a choice, work hard, and step into your sharp edges.